Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm reviewing LEGO Harry Potter set number 40500 Wizarding World Accessory Set. This has 33 pieces, it's for ages 6 and up, and it retails for $15 in the US. This was released randomly in July 2021, and while minifigure packs are always welcome, I do think that this is one of the worst that LEGO has ever put out. So we do get a version of Harry Potter in this set, and this is the only 2021 set that's not part of the 20th anniversary wave. So this is our only grown Harry. This torso returns from Diagon Alley, so that's really nice because it was previously exclusive. And he does have an amazing exclusive printed Dumbledore's Army tile. I love how, you can see all of the signatures of the main characters there, and it's just really cool. So I'm very happy about that. It's like the exclusive Marauders map tile from the 2020 accessory set. But other than that, the figure is pretty boring. It's the same old hairpiece and face that we saw in the 2020 sets. And one thing that particularly irritates me is that there's no leg printing. I really think he should have used those General Hux or like Snape legs, the ones that just kind of have that trench coat printing on the legs. This is Mr. Borgin, one of the owners of Borgin and Burks. I like that we're getting him for, I think, the very first time as a minifigure, definitely the first time in the reboot, but the torso is a lame reuse because someone that works at Borgin and Burks is not going to be this like tidy and like polished. I don't know whether or not the face is new. It is double-sided and I really like it, but one of my main gripes in this set are that like these characters are just cobbled out of existing pieces, so please let me know in the comments if this face is new or not, because Bricklink couldn't tell me because the minifigure hadn't been inventoried yet. This is an unnamed wizard, but I'm just going to call him Daedalus Diggle because of his top hat, and because this does seem to be pretty much a Diagon Alley expansion pack, even though it's not called that, and Daedalus Diggle was one of the first wizards that Harry ever met. His torso is returning from Diagon Alley. Again, I think that that's a super lazy reuse because that's Ollivander's torso, and so to use that kind of like distinctive print for just another random character, it kind of just rubs me the wrong way. And his face is also a definite reuse. I don't remember where it's from, but I know that it's not new. And then lastly, our fourth minifigure is also unnamed, but I'm going to call her Doris Crockford because that is also one of the first people that Harry met. Her torso is not new, as I'm sure you can tell. That's becoming a trend. However, it is extremely rare. It only came with Vicky Vale from the 1989 Batmobile set, and the skirt printing, to the best of my knowledge, is new. And I like that LEGO tried to make it fit in with the existing torso, but it doesn't really work that well, in my opinion. It's got back printing, which is awesome, and it does fit very well together down the back, but just looking at the entire minifigure, the colors just clash. Because she's reusing this hat-hair combo from Professor Sinistra in this year's Great Hall Chamber of Secrets set, and so to have that kind of like nougat color with sand green with dark green just doesn't look good at all. Then she's reusing Petunia Dursley's face, which again, do not reuse like such distinctive face prints within the same theme. LEGO does that all the time for Marvel, and I'm really annoyed that they're doing it here. And the other thing is that the hair on this hat is black. It doesn't even match Petunia's brown eyebrows. So that's really frustrating to me because this entire minifigure this is clearly a mishmash of pieces, and it really bothers me because that's not what these minifigures should be. These minifigures should be exclusive. They should be new. There's usually at least one hyped up exclusive minifigure in each of these packs, so I think it's extremely lazy of LEGO to just cobble together 4 minifigures out of like nothingness. Lastly, the build for this set is this little table that does have some very good accessories. We've got these printed minifigure heads from earlier in this year's sets. Those are great to get so cheaply. We've got 2 cauldrons, including a reddish round one, which we don't see that often. And then we just have some kind of stacked up boxes with an owl on top, but it is great to see a non-Hedwig owl in such a small set. Here are the extra pieces. Here's the box for this set. You can see Diagon Alley in the background, which is a nice touch. And then on the back, it does show off some of the accessories, but as you can see, the exclusive that they're selling here is the printed tile, not any of the minifigures. And we've just got the typical pamphlet-style instructions with a nice little scene on the front, and as usual, there are no ads for anything in these. So here's what frustrates me about this set. For $15, getting 4 cobbled-together minifigures with maybe 2 new prints between them, maximum if Borgin's face is new, and then not even getting enough accessories for all of them, because I haven't mentioned this yet, but like, are you kidding me? You get 2 wands, counting the spare, you get 2 wands for 4 wizards. That is terrible in my opinion. These are supposed to be minifigure packs or accessory sets. That's what they're always named. In this case, the minifigures are bad, so I would expect the accessories to be good. And we do have some nice printed pieces, but not nice enough to make up for the lack of like good minifigures. These packs always have pretty decent figures, even if like 2 out of 3 of them are bad or 3 out of 4 of them are bad, there's always like one standout. And for me, I thought the standout would be the generic witch. But I think that she's honestly the worst out of all of them, because none of the pieces used to make her like flesh well with each other at all. Like, she's got so many different colors going on. Like, all of these Diagon Alley prints are reused. On the one hand, that's nice because it's easy to get cheap prints. It's easy to get those prints now in a cheaper set, but it's just lazy to me, is like the word I'm looking for. Like, reusing Ollivander's torso for a random guy, reusing Petunia's face for some random witch, not even naming them, not bothering to make new prints. It's just really irritating to me, especially because this was rumored to be a House Quidditch pack, which would have been so much better than what we got. Even last year's Hogwarts Students pack was better than this, because even though that also had very few new prints, at least it was more useful. And honestly, the thing that frustrates me the most about this set is that if LEGO was going to cobble together 3 like random wizards out of existing pieces that can be put in Diagon Alley, why weren't these minifigures included in Diagon Alley? Because one of my biggest complaints with that set is that it didn't have enough minifigures to populate the street. So now we're getting an expansion pack, but there's no reason why like these 2 figures couldn't have come in Diagon Alley last year, because there's only 1 new print here. So again, that's just really frustrating to me. I would only recommend picking this pack up if you're really dying for some extra civilians in your Diagon Alley. Otherwise, it's actually pretty useless. So that sums up my thoughts on this set. I guess it's okay if you want the accessories, but I really don't think that they're worth spending $15 on. So that sums up my thoughts on this set. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com, and I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.